Dude, he took off like a bat out of hell, though.
Yeah, dude. He was screaming.
Oh, no, here it goes.
Like, he's done.
He's like, I'm tired.
Podcast. My name is Braxton.
Aaron, and today we are sitting outside of our normal studio because our studio is destroyed right now. It is.
It's sad, dude.
If you watched Monday's episode, you'll see that we were actually filming just over there because we don't have a set anymore. The whole downstairs of the studio is under construction. We're building a brand new podcast studio, which you guys are going to get to see here very soon. And you're also going to get to see our new Notebook Cook set. So that's going to be really cool.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, but today we're talking about
being in love.
Oh yeah, being in love
and
engagements and just some fun stuff. I have a story to tell that I'm a little nervous to tell, but I'm also excited, so it'll be interesting. Yeah. But before we go into that, every week we start off with a drink, and we're gonna taste the drink and see if we like it at the end. So, Braxton, what are we having today?
Dude, okay, so I call this the Red Rocket, or if you want to be patriotic, you can just do like the red.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, red, white, and blue,
the Dirty Bomb Pop.
Dirty Bomb Pop, yeah, I like that. Yeah, there you go. So it's Smirnoff. They have like an edition where it's like the red, like a cherry. It's pretty much got
like a wild berry kind of, yeah.
It's pretty good, but I mix that with a little bit of Sprite, a little bit of grenadine. It's kind of like, it's very refreshing. It's going to be really crisp. Put a little bit of ice cubes in it, make it nice and chill. So I already got the alcohol in there, but we don't really need. And then the other thing.
Do what?
Is that this is nice and easy to make. So
yeah, true. Here. I'll put it away from the computer. Oh. Dink.
We already got cold.
Put the grenadine first?
No, you gotta put it on top. It's gonna be the red, that's the red.
Oh, okay. Oh, you cut that one super close.
You don't need much grenadine.
No. Maybe like a cap
by itself.
Like a cap's worth, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, geez, yeah. I guess that'd probably be the best.
About a cap's worth. Bam.
If I would have got a spoon, it would have been a little smoother. But
Red Rocket.
Hey, the Red Rocket, the Patriot Rocket.
The Dirty Bomb Pop. I kind of like the Dirty Bomb Pop. I'm kind of fond of that name.
You take a spoon and just it'll be nice and smooth, and it'll be nice and easy to drink. Especially the carbonation will be nice and refreshing. Cheers, bro. Let me know what you think at the end. Let me know what you guys think. You tried it before?
So we'll kind of talk about that towards the end. We're gonna sip on it. Dude, that's really good.
Dangerous.
Already, that's so dangerous.
That does taste like a bomb pop.
It tastes like a bomb pop. Yeah. So we're giving this name the Dirty Bomb Pop.
Dirty Bomb Pop.
Because it tastes exactly like a bomb pop,
yeah, really.
And you can't even taste the alcohol, which I think is more scary.
Absolutely.
Because it's just dangerous.
I do remember getting fucked up with this Smirnoff in Florida once.
Oh gosh, a lot of wind. So guys, if you're listening to this and you haven't really watched us before, forgive us for the audio. We don't have anywhere to film. Like we have our main studio. Oh yeah?
Yeah. Good story, bud.
So we have our main podcast studio. Jesus Christ. We have our main studio that we normally do downstairs. And then we have the Notebook Cook's kitchen that we're renovating right now. And then we have our main studio where we do like shooting the shit and a lot of our other segments. But so we still have that studio, so that didn't change. But there's just been a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of good things.
Yeah.
But we're gearing up for a big season 3. Like we're bringing out more, like because we've had like merch in the past, and that's fine. But now we're kind of transitioning towards a brand.
Yeah.
Like we're making stuff that's more brand focused. That's more of a clothing line rather than just like YouTuber merch. Like this stuff you'll want to wear just out because it's super comfortable. It's nice, great quality, and it just has a look. Like I think that the gray hoodie the gray sweatshirt that's coming. Sweatshirt is it t-shirt? The gray tee. Mm-hmm. So we're having a gray t-shirt that has the PM logo on it. It says PM Media established 2018. Super low profile, but super comfy.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. I'm not. This is like. I guess I'm not trying to turn this into like a major plug, but it kind of just did. Yeah. So, but it's gonna be good. So, yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to like, especially. I mean, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I mean, I've seen a lot of the editing and stuff that Aaron's done to it, and it looks pretty sick. So.
Oh yeah, as far as the new brands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
because we have a new intro for the podcast. Mm-hmm. We have a new intro for season 3.
Yep.
We have a new intro for all of our segments. So shooting the shit, No Book Cooks.
Busy, dude.
Dude, we're killing it right now. So I mean, it's gonna be going up pretty big, really soon. And I mean, because we're only this will be seen. Ooh. This will be seen late April.
Yeah.
So by the time this airs, by the time this episode airs, season 2 will have like less than a month left.
Oh, okay.
So and then we'll have like a 2-week break. We'll do that summer series, and then another 2 weeks. So like less than like 3 months or 2.5 months from now, we'll be in season 3.
Bet.
Which is exciting and scary.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts. And I mean. I don't know, have they seen the 300th episode?
At this point? Yes.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, because last week they would.
Last week.
Yep. So we just filmed 300
episodes. That's nuts, dude. That's so much.
Dude, it's so much content.
Like a whole, like literally, imagine like doing a video almost every day except for 2 months.
True.
Like holy cow.
And
all that editing.
Right. On top of that, we have podcasts. So we just did 300 episodes. Oh yeah, good point. I don't want to move too much because this mic's being weird.
True.
But just be very careful. So, so the thing that I'm doing. What was it about?
The podcast.
Oh,
everything that we're doing.
Yeah, I need a wind filter for this. Yeah. So the podcast we film in the podcast too. So we've done 50 or 30 some episodes of the podcast. So we've done like 330 something episodes.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. On top of the summer series, which is another 12 episodes. So after this year, once we've finished season 2, we'll have had over 350 pieces of content.
God dang, dude! Shout out to those what you said 5 Aussies that are down there.
Oh, the Australians. Yeah. We got 5
I'm
Australians.
Super pumped, dude. When Aaron told me that, I don't know why, but I'm just super pumped about that. Like, heck yeah!
We're in like 30 countries.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did you know that?
No,
we have 2 people in Russia that download our stuff.
Probably just like sitting in class, like bored as shit, just want a good laugh, and it's just like, oh, Braxton, you so funny. I don't even. How do you do it? You funny, Braxton. I can't even do it. How do you say
in Russian?
Yeah, like a Russian accent.
Forgive me if I butcher it. But it's like,
I already did.
Oh, you're so funny, Braxton.
Yeah, I like that. That sounded pretty. Way better. But yeah, dude. Shout out to you guys. I mean, yeah, that's exciting to hear that. We're kind of reaching out and getting that broad audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, always, especially like getting feedback from you guys.
100,000 of you now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is crazy.
But it's exciting.
Yeah.
So, by the way, we have 100,000 people that listen to the show. Go watch the show for us.
Yeah, that would help.
For real though.
Even get like 1%.
Just go watch the show. I know you guys like listening to it. That's fine. If you, I mean, honestly, do whatever makes you happy. But because I know,
it's so hard to sit there and watch a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I totally feel you on that, but this is my favorite part though.
I mean, we get like almost 100 views per podcast though. So
true.
I mean, that is technically like 0.01% or whatever. But
that's true.
Or no, it's 0.1%. Anyway, so I have a story for you though. Speaking of people that follow us, and then we'll go into the topic. So, so first of all, I want to let you know, for you that are listening and watching, we read all your comments, and sometimes I'll respond to them. If you're being a dick in the comment section, we're professional comedians at this point. Don't fuck with us. Like, unless you want to feel bad about yourself. We also have a team of writers that like love roasting people. So don't like. Okay, so we had this kid comment on one of our videos. And
probably one of my buddies, honestly.
Is it? Oh God,
maybe
it's gonna. If it is, that's gonna be super funny.
Or that or my sister.
But so I'm gonna call you out too. Your name was Dungo Fungo.
It sounds like one of my buddies.
Oh, for real?
Sounds dumb enough, yeah.
Okay, so he goes cool, and then he replies to himself and goes, "Never mind, this sucks." On the first ever video he posted. It's like on the podcast trailer of season 1. So the podcast hadn't even released yet. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of sucked. Like, it was the first episode we ever did. Right. It's going to be horrible. Right. So I didn't even dignify that one because I was like, all right, you're watching stuff that we did 3 years ago. Right. I don't really care. So then they commented again on a completely different video on the podcast where you got in your car accident. And they go, is Braxton okay? And then he replies to himself again and goes, where is he? And I'm like,
I'm dead. I'm actually the evil twin.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to comment. And so then, because I'm like, he says one negative, one positive. I'm like, I'm not going to dignify that.
Yeah.
So then he goes to the corn cob episode where we ate the corn, competed in eating corn cobs. And he goes, why are Aaron's eyes so big in the intro? Holy shit, guys, get it together. Fuck. And I was like, all right, that's it. Like this is fun for me at this point. So then he replies to himself and goes, I know, right?
Oh
He's
God,
having
dude.
a conversation
Sounds
with
like my scary ex-girlfriend.
So I respond. I'm like over it. So I respond to that one with, upon reviewing your comments, we've concluded that you are conflicted on if you like us or not. Allow us to help. Wait, did you hear that? It's the sound of no one caring. So I let it go. And then I went to the next one, which was whereas Braxton is he, or no. He commented on the same post after that, and he goes, Aaron cheated. And so this is after I already dissed him. And so I go, new phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis?
Oh my God. Yeah, and then he woke up this morning and unsubscribed. So at the same time, this is the point I want to get across. Number one, if you want to be here and you like our content, stay. We appreciate you. We love you. We appreciate the support. We don't like negativity. So if you're gonna be a fucking asshole, and you can give us constructive criticism. If you don't like something you see in a video, let us know what you don't like. We'll fix it. But if you're telling us our appearances are fucked, fuck you, dude. Yeah. We don't care. Positivity. Don't be an asshole. And if you don't like it, we're not gonna be negative. So if you don't like it, kindly unsubscribe and fuck off.
You can stay subscribed though. I mean, it doesn't bother me.
A view's a view.
Yeah, he can say whatever he wants.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the ssame time, I'm just stressing, don't be negative. There's no point for that.
I think, you know what, I appreciate you, Sam69, whatever.
Dungo Fungo or whatever.
Fungo. I mean,
actually, I'm going to bleep that out because I'm not going to give you a shout out for being a dick.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, he was there. I mean, he wasted his time, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you're wasting time on our. I mean, it might be a waste.
For real though, yeah.
It's
I mean, at that point it was
traffic. I guess.
Yeah, at that point it was fun for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
nah, don't retaliate.
I don't retaliate unless they make it a point.
Well, I mean,
if you say one dicky thing, the reason I retaliated is because
haha, yeah, that's funny.
Well, they went to 3 different videos within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if it would have been the first comment was 2 days ago, and the second comment was 3 days later, and then that's different because I'm okay, you're just watching our show.
Right.
That's not a big deal. If you're going in 10 minutes time span and just commenting on videos to be an asshole, I don't like that.
That's probably my buddy Billy. Fuck you, Billy.
That'll be.
Fucking asshole.
And by the way, fucking resubscribe if you're his friend. Fuck you.
Fucking asshole. What'd you unsubscribe for? Subscribe back. I'll talk shit.
But yeah. I don't know. This is something I was like.
That is interesting. I let the haters hate at the end of the day.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters. What? I've never heard of that one yet.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
This thing is good.
The drink,
love it so
dude,
much.
it's so good.
Dangerous.
It is dangerous. I haven't drank mine yet in a minute. Gotta grab it.
Fucking up.
Gotta re-grab it. All right.
Dude, what a great day, too. I wish we could do this all the time. It'd be cool if we can have the podcast out here and just be able to get this to you.
Yeah, you say that after we just spent $8,000 on a podcast studio.
Yeah, let's just bring it all out here.
I even bought a fireplace for you.
That you wanted that fireplace. Don't blame it on me.
After you talked me into it.
You tell Ellen whatever you gotta tell her.
Bro,
I'll take the
bro,
fall for
you
it,
talked me into that so hard.
You see him just like, I don't mind being.
No. Here's how it went down. So I was like, I got this shelf that we're putting in there because I was showing him around because he hadn't seen it yet. And the thing about Braxton is, you guys have to know, is that like he has a hard time visualizing things. So unless he like sees it, like he can like look at pictures of stuff and kind of put it together, but unless he's there and sees it, it's kind of like scrambled. Yeah. So I was trying to explain to him like what it would do and this and that, and so he goes like, okay, I can kind of visualize the walls. I think I know what you're getting at. Right. He's like, what's going right there again? I'm like, well, there's going to be a shelf here, and there's going to be some chairs and like a little ottoman. And he's like, dude, you should put a fireplace there. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, get one of those like fireplaces, have the fire going. You can put like the bar on top. And I was like, okay. Sick, dude. And so he was like, so I was okay, I'll look it up. So I looked it up, and I was like, $400 or $500 for every, because we didn't want a real one. We just wanted like one of those nice faux stone electric fireplaces. And he was like, so we're looking them up, and it's like $400 or $500. And my wife, who was also a producer on the show, she's kind of sitting right there, and I was like, fuck, that would look really good. And she goes, no.
Dude, the decision was already done.
And yeah, at that point, he'd already talked me into, like, at that point, once I looked it up and then visualized it, it was it. Like, yeah, he'd already, nice. Like, she spoke too late because he'd already talked me into it. But that's what I'm saying, like, you put the what is it? You planted the seed, and then you just let it grow, and that was it.
Grew, dude, like a 63-year-old taking Viagra, dude. Was fucking grew.
It fucking grew.
Fucking grew, dude. I mean, it's gonna be nice though. I think, especially with you, you kind of get that artsy kind of vibe. You know that you're very good at, like, as far as what's up. Good designs, I guess. You're very
interior designer.
Well, it's just like things make sense, I guess.
I can visualize it really well.
It looks really well. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be fun,
especially if you got the okay for it. I mean, if you think it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good.
Well, I didn't get the okay. I just did it, and I was like, you know what, accounting can deal with it.
I got the card.
I got the money. I'm the owner, bitch. Like, at the end of the day, I didn't call my wife a bitch right there, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, I think it's gonna look really good, guys. Seriously, if you're not subscribed, or if you want to go see it, actually, it's gonna be so much cooler.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be sweet, dude.
I'd also like to have a couple guests on.
Same.
Not a lot, because I don't want to. Because we're not a.
Try Joe Rogan.
We're not like an interview show. I don't know what they call it. Okay, they're called guest-based podcasts. We're not a guest-based podcast, but I think there's a couple topics that I want to speak on that I don't have enough knowledge about it.
Absolutely.
So I think we need like a specialist or somebody to come on and talk about it.
I'd be down for that. That'd be fun.
I know you guys don't like that necessarily. I know you like me and him just talking. Because we have good conversation and it's a new opinion and we make it funny and jokes and stuff like that. But like, there are just some things that we're not versed in that I don't want to speak ill on. And so I don't want to speak about anything that I don't have 100% knowledge about.
Yeah.
Like, we can talk about personal opinions all day, but like, if we're trying to, I'm not going to state a fact unless I have enough information to deduce my own opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me. But
well, and the other thing is, it's like, we're both pretty open-minded as far as when it comes to, we're not set in stone in something. So I mean, we can be very, it could go either way. And that's the other thing. I mean, if you put enough information out in front of me, I'll take it. I'm not gonna be caring about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'll try to stick my ground, I guess, as far as, if I believe. You guys let us know if that would be something Like any ideas or something like that? Because I mean, I have a couple ideas, but I mean, it's like the basic that everybody else talks about. Man, I want something like something random. Like,
well, I think one that would be interesting is like transgender.
No, yeah, see, that's the base.
No. But I want to take like a different angle on it. Like, I kind of want to ask the questions that everybody else is afraid to ask.
Dude, I want to talk to like a trampoline specialist or something.
Trampoline specialist?
I want to talk to someone from like the circus. That's what I'm talking about. Like random.
Fair enough.
It's like, all right, like bet. Like tell me about your day. Like, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Like sure. Not saying that we couldn't talk about it, but like that's the idea that I'm thinking of. It's just like the random. Like let's talk to a construction worker. It's just like
just a random dude.
Why the fuck are you here? Just I don't know.
Yeah. So like I said, once again, like when we talk about this, like it's maybe like 1 or 2 episodes a season.
Right.
It's not a regular thing. You're not gonna lose the intimacy that we have here because the bromance for life here. But like we still gonna keep that. But you know, there's just some things you might want to expand upon and see if it works. So we're gonna go into the love topic. But before we do that, I gotta do the ads. I know it sucks.
You have to do it.
But we gotta do it because we need the money. So. Guess what? The PM podcast is proudly supported by Circle City Tent. If you guys need your windows tinted, you want that privacy, you're tired of semi-drivers just looking down inside your vehicle, well, go to Circle City Tent and get that premium window tint at a low price. Tint your full car right now, starting at just $169.99. That's any shade they have and a lifetime warranty, and that does include installation. They will give you any shade right now for just $169.99. That's 5% all the way up to 70%. And with lifetime warranties. Give them a call, 317-788-8468, or go to circlecitytent.com. Guys, winter's over and summer's coming, and your car is going to be really, 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 really hot. It's going to be really hot, and you don't want to burn your buns on the seat. So all you got to do is go to Circle City Tent and get your Arctic Start remote start. It'll keep your car in the perfect climate all year round. Whether it's hot outside or cold outside, keep your car at the perfect temperature for you with the Arctic Start remote start by Circle City Tent. They'll do it right now for just $249.99. That does include installation and a 1-year warranty. And just for $50 more, you can get that lifetime warranty. They have one location over here in East Washington. Give them a call, 317-788-8468, or go to the website, circlecitytent.com. Now back to the PM podcast.
What is love? Aaron, don't hurt me.
Yeah, so speaking of love.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about getting to the point to where you say, you want to say I do.
Yeah.
Nah, let's not say it. Let's not get up to that point. Let's get, so we're at that point.
We're at that point. We're there.
So we're engaged, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Hold for plane.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, so how long does it like engagement typically last?
I mean, Ellen and our engagement lasted
like 2 weeks probably.
Shut the fuck up.
Ellen was probably.
I got engaged in November. We got married in September.
Say that again.
I got engaged in November and married in September, so following year.
Oh, but I was like,
so like 9 months.
Like a month. Okay, yeah, no, I see.
No, I'm not Blake Lively.
Yeah, right, dude.
I'm sorry, buddy. Why. If you watch our show, I'm sorry, but yeah, woo, man.
Well, it's just, I mean,
dated for 6 months, got engaged, got married 6 months later.
Dude, there was religious people. They like to stick to.
Yeah, for real though. Dude,
things.
he didn't have sex for like 9 months.
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, you know, I waited that long. I waited, I think, 10 months for my ex.
Yeah.
Before we started.
No.
I mean,
they were having sex.
Oh.
And then took a secondary abstinence until they were married.
Well, you're going to hell according to your God anyways, regardless, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because secondary abstinence isn't a thing.
Yeah, sorry. There's no reset button in the Bible. Jesus wished there was a reset button. There wasn't, trust me, because y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. According to...
Yeah, we don't need to go there.
Yeah, no,
we love you, Blake.
So
hey, we love you, Blake.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah. best of wishes to you guys. But so you say I do, and then it's like less than a year.
For me and Ellen, although I've seen the average is probably like a year and a half, 2 years.
Really?
I would think so.
Dude,
make sure you put your mic in front of your face.
You might as well just true.
You can look over at me and just put your mic.
Might as well
there.
Start. Just marry him right then and there. You gotta invest like another year or two, and how long? Well, that's not really fair because.
I have a friend that's been engaged for 6 years.
What's the point?
They were waiting until she graduated college.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. You know, everybody's got different situations in their lives, I guess.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was engaged for, I think it was like 3 years.
Dang.
But yeah, they were waiting for her to get out of college.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. But
actually, so this is kind of shitty. Ellen has a coworker that, would you quiet? No.
Yeah, you fucking kid. That's why.
I'm kidding. Their kids just playing. Dude, if they heard me,
yeah, dude.
I can't tell how loud I'm being because my headphones. So, no. Okay, so Ellen had a coworker that wouldn't get married because she had student debt. So he said to her, "I'm not going to marry you. I'm not even going to ask you to marry me until you're out of student debt."
Oh. I mean, I guess.
Because if I marry you, I take on your debt, and I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's shitty. I mean, yes and no.
You do.
I mean, well, yeah, no, I feel... So I understand that you do.
Legally you do, but...
But it's also, I mean, I guess it's his point of view, I guess, versus hers.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
It's kind of shitty, but, like, I mean, if you want to be with that person for the rest of your life, and you're going to let anything more than $1 get in the way, then there's no point even getting married. Right. That's
kind of what I was thinking. Like, dude, if money's standing in the way of your happiness, dude, don't ever marry that person.
Like, you think money's a problem now?
I'm telling you, honey, if you're watching this, leave him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm not gonna say your name, but like, leave him.
No,
if he's not willing to marry you over that shit, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, I mean, financially, I mean, it makes
because like when you have kids. It's $13,000 to have a kid, and that's after insurance.
That's not including the next 18 years.
Right. So you're going into debt to have a kid unless you make crazy money.
I think what was there? There was like a statistic where it was like you have to do. I think it was. Oh.
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you.
Is it fucked?
Talk to you.
Nope. Yeah, that's good.
Nah. Okay, we're fine.
Where it was like, I think you spend like $100,000 by the time they graduate.
Yeah.
From like birth to graduation, I think it's like.
I'm gonna look at that stat actually, because that's actually a good point.
I think that's probably what it is. I mean, that's not really that much, but you gotta think $100,000. You gotta divide that by 18 years, though.
True.
So how much is that a monthly? That's a monthly bill. So you think $100,000, and you're dividing that up into like essentially like a monthly payment plan for the next 18 years. That's essentially you're signing a contract with God.
For real, though.
You're just like, yeah, I'll take responsibility for this kid. And how much does it cost a year?
$300,000 from birth to 18.
300,000
on average.
That's
like, assuming your kids don't have any health issues
exactly.
from the time they're born to the time they graduate.
I'm kind of curious. So if you take 12 months times 18, right? 18 years, 216.
216 divided by like 252 is the average. 252,000.
What did I say? 252.
Yep.
So you spend almost $1,200 a month
on a kid.
On a kid.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
But, hey, we're not to kids yet because you got to get married.
No way. Is that right? 1,200 times...
1,200 times 252?
252. Fuck. Jesus, dude. Yeah. All right. God damn. Yeah, that's a lot. But, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
So, and that guy's worried about...
Dude,
30
right?
grand.
For real.
Bruh.
Like, unless she's, like, going to be a doctor or something, has, like, hundreds of thousands, like, dude, fuck off. Like, marry her. She's put up with you this long, saying all that shit, and she still hasn't left your ass? Dude. Bro, marry her.
So, after engagement, so you guys You get done with all this bullshit,
Right.
and then you plan the wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
This is the day, right? So I'm going March 1st, right? So
Yep.
you plan the day, send out all the invites. When do you invite everybody? When do you start like making preparations
As
for the
soon
wedding?
as you pick a day. But they say about 3 to 6 months prior to the wedding.
I guess that's true because my buddy Carlos, he's that wedding videographer.
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 Wedding videographer.
Wedding videographer.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's booked all the way up like next year,
Mhm.
you know? So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And it's just like, well, shit. But now he's like contractually obligated to like be, like that just like does not sound appealing to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like he knows he's going to get paid.
They give you a deposit.
Right. No, yeah.
So it's just like,
dude.
you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. Well, that's probably why he's invested in all that stuff. But yeah, no, that's nuts though. So like, it's like, all right, so you date this chick for a minimum, at least a year.
At least, yeah.
And it's like, all right, this is the right chick. And it's like, all right, I want to marry you. Awesome. Another year later, so now we're going on 2 years.
Yep.
We're going to the wedding. So like, you say I do, like, will you marry me? Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's like a year later.
That's when you start. Well, you start planning about if you're gonna get married. So how long you want to be engaged? Like if you want to be engaged for a year, and get married a year later. So like let's say you get married in March or get engaged in March, and you want to get married in March of the following year. You need to send out invitations August or September. And then you start planning in August or September because you have to book the wedding venue at least 3 months in advance or you're not going to get it. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lots of planning.
Lots of planning.
Lots of money.
Ellen and I planned our wedding in 2 weeks.
Oh, dude, why?
Because we didn't mean to. So Ellen and I got engaged in November, and we were actually going to go to a park in Westfield. And we were just going to get engaged with her closest friends, my closest friends and family, and that would be it. So like literally like 10 people, and then we're going to go to like Pizza Hut down the road and have like a fucking reception. Like super chill, super low profile, just get married, get in, get out. You know what I mean? And we had a gay guy fall in love with me and try to break us up. And then
always happens.
I can go into that story later.
Especially in Westfield,
dude, right? And so we were worried that he was going to crash the wedding, or at least call the cops on us and have us like remove, like, you know, like, hey, you can't have a wedding here, whatever, right. Blah 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 blah. You don't have permits, so because it's fucking Westfield and you had to have permits for everything. So we're like, well, god damn it, now what do we do? And so my grandparents were gracious enough to actually offer us the church that they would go to. And this was 2 weeks before.
You got a whole church for a wedding present? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, here's a church, keys and all.
No. They're like, hey, have your wedding at the church. I'm like, okay, thanks, I appreciate it. So then my other grandparents, this was 2 weeks before the wedding. They were like, oh my god, we're having an actual wedding now? Okay, we need to invite everybody. So in 2 weeks, they got invitations and got RSVPs from like 60 people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, all right. So, and then we were still trying to figure out decorations. So my grandma, but by the way, she's like 70, stayed up late nights hand making aisle guards and like the little ribbons, and they got like this nice little runner with the flower petals, and we had like a flower girl, and like put all this together in 2 weeks. My grandma handmade our boutonnieres. I still have it. They're fake flowers. She handmade my wife's bouquet, and then like. We were trying to figure out, like, they're like, we should cater it, we should do this, and I'm like, no, we don't need to cater it, like, this is stupid, let's just get Pizza Hut, because that's where we met, by the way.
I was like,
yeah, bruh. No, we met.
I don't think any woman wants to hear that.
No, she did. That was her idea. She wanted Pizza Hut because that's where we met, and it was like cutesy. So we just ordered a bunch of pizza. We had the wedding. Her mom came. It was a little rough. And then, if you guys want to hear that one, it's probably like a long time ago, but you can find it. And so we had the reception and had the pizza and had the cake, and like they got the cake for us. Like we didn't pay for anything. This wedding cost like $5,000, and they planned it all in 2 weeks for us. And it's just, you know, and if we would have paid for the venue, it would have been so much more. So. thanks to my family out there that did that. That's freaking awesome. But love is awesome. You know, you got to find the right person. But I really do think I found the right match for me. Like, my wife is fucking awesome.
She's pretty cool.
She's cool. She's a cool girl.
Cool.
So, but speaking of cool and not cool and marriage and weddings and all that shit, my brother just got engaged.
Yeah?
Technically. As of, not yet, but as of when you guys see this, he'll be engaged.
You guys doing okay?
Me and him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll find out because the fighting podcast comes out this week. And I still haven't told him. So, we're going to see how that one goes. But as of right now, we're fine. Everything's good. So, I mean, like, I still have my concerns and my worries. But, you know, let's just go into it. So, I think that my biggest problem is that, so right now, he's still living with my mom.
Huh.
Because he had an apartment, but then they were being kind of assholes and wouldn't fix shit.
Yeah.
So they just were like,
goes.
yeah. So they were, because like he had like an AC, it was like 87 degrees in the apartment at all times, and they wouldn't come fix the AC. And he's like, I'm not paying for it if you're not fucking fixing it. Right. Like, so he's like, well, you pay it or we'll sue you. And he was like,
I doubt it.
Well, fuck you. And so he didn't pay it, and they came and fixed it, and then you had to pay it. Well, then he's like, I can't. This is stupid. So his girlfriend defaulted on her lease. She just dipped.
Right. Why not?
He was in the same apartment with her.
Okay.
So, like, they were in an apartment together. She was renting one room. He was renting the other.
Oh.
Because it was like a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
And it was one of those, like, you had to have... Right. They could just put a random person in there with... Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
So she was like, well, I'll just rent the other room so no one else gets placed.
Right.
And so she just defaulted, but was still staying in Tyler's room. And so
freeloader, dude.
One day the police show up.
Oh, this is the one he's getting married to?
Yeah. One day the police show up and is like, hey, you got to go. Like, you're being...
To her?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're being trespassed from the property. She's like, well, he lives here. And they're like, yeah, but you can't, you're defaulting on this lease. You can't be here. Like, I'm sorry. If it was a different apartment, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it makes sense for her not, I mean, if they're getting married, I mean, that makes sense for her. But at the same time, it's like, why don't you guys just move? I mean, how long did that go on for?
What?
Like, her defaulting and then them getting kicked out.
It's like a week.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. That they were not having that.
No, they saw her car. They have license plates and shit for the parking lot.
Like, that's a lot for them. I feel like they went out of their way to really get them, but
well, they've already had issues with them with the AC and all this and all the maintenance and shit like that. So they had them on their radar. So it's like, hey, you're not gonna stay here for free. Like, fuck you, get out. So they told him to get out, and she had to leave. So then Tyler left.
Right.
But he can't get evicted because if he gets evicted, they'll never be able to get an apartment ever in their lives again. Because she got evicted. So, like, she defaulted on it, they evicted her, and she was still staying there. So that's why the police came. It's like, hey, you've been evicted, you gotta get out.
Right. I mean, I feel like it's definitely not going to be impossible, but yeah, I could see like the worry as far as like it's going to be a lot more difficult. But at the same time, that's
it's on your credit. It's on your credit too.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why.
And mortgages are different.
That I hear you, but generally mortgages are a lot cheaper than renting. Anyways,
it depends on where you are, but yes, I would agree.
Married, then
and if you're getting married, like, you both can't have an eviction on your record.
Right.
Like, if you ever want to have a house, you cannot have an eviction. Like, if they ever, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Like, if you're trying to go for a mortgage and you have an eviction on your record, why do you think a bank is going to give you $200,000?
You know, as I said that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
There is no way a bank is going to be like, yeah, here you go, here's money.
Yeah.
By the way, we don't know if you'll pay it back because you got evicted. So it's like there's just so much, and they'll never be able to get an apartment if they both get evicted. So anyway, he's asking her to get married, and there's a couple of problems I have with it.
Is it for his green card?
No,
she's not doing it for the green card.
No,
are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know where she's from.
Is she white?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the joke, but
anyway,
like she doesn't need it.
Yeah, right. So, no. So a couple problems I have.
Everybody's like, "Whoa, that guy."
One, I don't think he's ready.
Well, Okay. Are you ever though?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
You can
it's a big
be.
boy decision,
You
too.
need to be on your own and stable.
Yeah, you need to be comfortable with yourself before you can be comfortable with
Well,
someone
you need
else.
to be comfortable with yourself, but you need to be
I
comfortable with
see.
yourself in all aspects.
Yeah.
Financially,
Yeah.
you need to be financially stable. You need to have a bank account. You need to have
Yeah.
a control of your own bills. You need to have your own place. Like, there's steps you need to take in life. Because, like, here's the deal: they're gonna get engaged, and then they're still living with my mom because they can't be in that apartment right now because of all the legal bullshit. So they're just staying with my mom. I would not ever have asked Ellen to marry me if I was still living with my mommy.
Well, I mean,
Like, I feel like there's a level of pride for me. Like, I don't know. Like, I get it. I get that he wants to get married and he wants to get engaged. But, like, if you guys are dating, like,
touch that fucking PlayStation now.
why? Shut the fuck up. You're gonna make things so much worse.
No, I mean,
mean, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you need to be comfortable and stable with yourself before you try to bring anybody else into that relationship. Like, granted, when I got engaged, I wasn't necessarily stable on my own.
Yeah.
But if she would have left me, like, the next day, I could have survived. I had a job. I was making enough money. I could have got a roommate. We could have worked it out.
Well, I can also see, like, this is like the beautiful part about, getting married and engaged is, like, they're going to struggle, maybe, right? I mean, you don't want that, but...
No, but...
I mean, we're all old enough to have life experiences to where it's like there's a lot of red flags, and that's why you're worried. But at the end of the day, some people, this is going to make them stronger.
See, that's what my mom said. She's like, this could be a wake-up call for him.
Yeah.
Because, like, getting engaged, like, a whole different level of responsibility.
Like, you're taking care of someone else now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about you. And that's why, I mean, honestly, being in a relationship kind of fucking sucks, dude.
For
you gotta
you.
worry about, you gotta worry about other people. And it's like, I gotta worry about making you fucking happy all day when you, like, well, also, I have a lot of really shitty ex-girlfriends. And I haven't been the best boyfriend, and I'll admit that, but... At the end of the day,
I feel like you just have very, very high standards.
Yeah, it is.
Like, and so I think to some degree it's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can't. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody fucks up, and you can't, like. I get that you're looking for that perfect person, but you have to be able to compromise in some place. I just don't think you're there yet.
I would say it's like, for me personally, I think it's like 30% of me just making an excuse. Like, oh yeah, I just, like, I don't want to because of this, or I've been hurt, or whatever. It's 30% excuse. That I would say 70% is just fucking women nowadays, dude. They're nuts. Yeah. They are, dude. And guys are too. Everybody will take it. Yeah, dude. Is someone getting murdered? No, that's just the kids. Dad's playing tag with his kids.
Yeah, that is running. Dad is sprinting. Dad's gonna come around this corner and be like
gassed, dude.
Gassed. He's gonna be sucking air so hard.
But
wait, where's he at? Where's he at? I'm waiting for him at this point.
I think he went inside to grab a beer.
I haven't seen him. I've seen two kids. I have not seen the.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I think he's walking now. Dude, he took off like a bat out of hell, though.
Yeah, he was screaming.
Oh no! Here it goes.
Like, he's done.
He's like, I'm tired. I can't anymore. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, what were you saying?
We were talking about
your very high standards. 30% excuse. 70%.
Just like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays.
I would say it's 30%. I would say it's 30% an excuse, 30% your expectations, and then 40% the women.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That would be like.
Good. Very observant of you.
I try.
Yeah. No, you're really good at that.
Thanks.
Yeah, I would say, like, that's definitely...
Dude, what if we had, like, a relationship expert on the show?
That'd
like, talk to you and, like, try to break you down?
They're like, what is it? And then you just see me, like, fucking crying and, like, fucking sucking my thumb. And you're like, I really just... Nah, I don't think... I think, that would be... See, it's like shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, people that could help us kind of... like I said, once again... Not a guest-based podcast. Don't freak out. I already can see the comments.
Freak out about that?
Oh, dude.
Really?
Anytime we mention, making it like a guest-based podcast, they're like, no! we love your conversations. We love this. We love. I'm like, guys, cool. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Calm down. If we have a guest on occasionally, that doesn't mean we're switching the entire format.
No, I think it's. I think the idea is that if we had a guest on, it would be someone of like an expert of that.
Yeah, it would be something that could add to the conversation,
right? Yeah,
versus
not another random.
Not
person.
like a random person that wouldn't add anything. It's like we have questions that we can't answer. Talk to an expert.
I always like learning something new.
Yeah,
that's why it'd be cool. Like,
exactly.
Get like an alligator tamer out here. Be like, why the fuck am I in Indiana right now? Like, there's no alligators here. Well, let's talk about it here on the PM podcast.
But let's do it.
Let's fucking talk about it. We got an alligator fucking professional over here.
Yeah. But anyway, no. So, I mean, as far as my brother getting engaged, you're right. I mean, I'm optimistic because I hope that everything goes well, and I hope that this kind of gives him the drive to be better and take his own. Not be better, but it gives him the opportunity to come into his own as an adult.
Right.
Because some people need that. And so, hopefully that works. Hopefully he sees it. If not, it's okay.
At least he's fortunate enough to have someone to, stick it through with him. There's that too.
Yeah, true.
People are hard to find that are willing.
It's always nice to have someone to stick it in. And
stick through.
And so, but with that being said, guys, I think it's a good place to cut it off.
Yeah. Good convo.
Good. What do you think about the drink? Oh yeah, good luck to you, buddy. I love you. I hope you guys have a happy life and marriage and engagement. I wish all the best. I love you both. So
if you guys survive, you will be strong.
Exactly. But anyway, drink. What do you think?
Honestly, I would give it. What did we give that first one? You remember, because it was really easy. We did the whipped cream.
I think we gave that one an 8.
The whip it.
No,
we did
you
the
did. No. We did the Mike's. The Eddie's. Deep Eddie's. Deep Eddie's. Then you did the vanilla Dr Pepper, and I did the Mountain Dew whiskey. So we did the Deep Eddie's first, Mountain Dew and Dr Pepper, and then this.
I would probably give this
we give the first one an 8.
Yeah, I would give this a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 9. Dude.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's so
my
good.
god, especially if it's hot out. Or you have a summer drink. You're out barbecuing and shit, dude. That is the
easy.
Bomb.
Just a little bit of everything, dude. A little bit
of everything.
3 ingredients, dude. Everybody's got it. So.
For real, yeah. And if you don't have grenadine, it's super cheap. Go buy it.
True.
So.
And it lasts forever.
It does last forever. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, agreed. Fucking cars, dude. And if you guys have made it this entire time,
dude, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Make sure you hit the little like thingy and come back and watch some more. Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. Thanks. Have a good day.
Later.
Bye. Have a good time.